Lori Holdread. My last name is Holdread. My hands are sweaty, my voice is shaky. Seems like I've lost count of how many of these EIS comment segments I've attended over the past 5 years. I know that it feels like we're addressing the same issue over and over and over and trying to give the same message from the Trinidad community over and over and over that we support our agricultural neighbors and our ranchers, and we need that agricultural base for our economic survival in Trinidad as well as Lahana. And we want the ranchers and the farmers and all the people out in the canyons to know that Trinidad is behind you. The way that these EISs and EAs are segmented out and we're told not to address expansion makes no sense when you're looking at the big picture and you've seen these wheels rotating over and over and the train coming down the track. It's, despite the fact that it's segmented out into small pieces, it's still obvious when you look at the whole situation that the court is rejecting that EIS because it's not addressing the environmental impacts of more maneuvers on the site. The Army resubmits a new EIS to talk about increasing numbers and use on the site. It's obvious to anybody who's been watching this process over the years that this is a step to building a case that obviously this is not a burden that the current training site can sustain. I think it's obvious to everybody here that that will be the conclusion, that the impacts are too great and that the maneuvers are too many for the site to sustain as it is now. So it's a no-brainer that you're making a case to expand the site. And the trust of the people in this community has been exploded from years of watching our neighbors be pulled off their land. I mean, Kenny Gearman was the first man that spoke tonight, and if anybody knew his personal family history, I don't know how he maintains his composure at these meetings over and over and over again. So, more land equals less impact. The current land is going to have awful impacts if you increase the maneuvers that are happening out there. So really the only thing I can say is hit the reset button, remove the waiver that the DOD gave for permission to pursue expansion, and that's really the only way that this community is going to believe that the Army is being upfront with the citizens here. Thank you.